My viewers, I heard you got a dinner date.
Okay. All right.
Well, here's 5 more to heat up that night. So dinner dates are all about ambiance. It's about how you present yourself. It's about being masculine, but yet being a little low key, a little mysterious, and still being able to talk without your fragrance doing the talking for you. These 5 fragrances, I have a story for each one of these, and I actually had to narrow down this list because I actually have a special connection with all 5 of these fragrances. I have a date for each one that I've already tested. That's why these are tried and true. So let's get right into it. Coming in at number 5. From the house of Yves Saint Laurent, this is YSL L'Homme. Now YSL L'Homme is a ginger and bergamot beauty. This thing is a special occasion only. I feel that it's high quality for what you get for it. It is an EDT, but let me tell you something. My bottle is a 2019 batch. Actually, it's 2018 batch, and this was the fragrance that started it all for me. I built my collection off of YSL L'Homme. So in 2019, this fragrance did start my collection off, and the person that knows about this fragrance knows about this fragrance. And that's why it will always have a special place in my heart for me. And even once it's empty, I will never throw this bottle away. This fragrance is great for a dinner date, guys. Ginger and bergamot, like I said, up top. 1, 2, 3, you're good to go. Coming in at number 4, from the house of Azzaro, is Azzaro's Wanted by Night. Now, Azzaro's Wanted by Night is my night marauding sexy beast. This thing has mandarin orange, and it's an EDP concentration, and it actually has a little bit oil in it, a little bit more oil than my EDTs, but I am telling you, this thing is still low key enough to where if you don't overspray it, you're gonna get a beautiful scent that is gonna last you. On my skin, I'm getting about 10 hours on this thing. It is a beautiful fragrance, and it's perfect. To me, it's perfect for a night, a dinner night out on a date, especially if you're going on a first date, because it sets you off a little bit special, but it's not a niche type fragrance to where someone's gonna be put off by it. It's mass appealing. Now you have to be careful because Azzaro Wanted by Night is a beast. It can overpower a room. So just be careful. A lot of times I put 2, maybe 3 sprays on this one. 1 for the tug, 1 for the hug, and that's it. You're gonna be good, I'm telling you. So you don't wanna fill up, you definitely wanna fill up a car. So if you're picking up your date, put this on about 10 minutes before you leave the house. Maybe 1 spray. 1 spray for the tug and 1 spray on the back of the hand, and you are good. You're gonna smell great. I am getting about 10 hours from this. It is a beast mode performer, so well worth the money, and it will get the job done. You'll be memorable, and you're gonna make a lasting great impression with her. Trust me, guys, get it. Coming in at number 3 from the house of Versace is Versace Eros. Now, Versace Eros is an apple-based fragrance, and it is beautiful. A lot of people will say this is a clubbing fragrance, but I can kind of see that. But on a dinner date, this can be perfect. Adjust the sprays. Like I said, once again, you don't want to overspray any of these, especially on a dinner date. You just want a wind to catch you. Maybe if you're outside or going in the restaurant, you want to make sure that a wind catches you and you're not being smelled all the time over the food. You don't want to choke anybody out. But Versace Eros works perfect for this. And this, I actually use the EDT because to me, it's easier to control. It's mass appealing like all of these, but Versace Eros will do the trick on a dinner date. 1, 2, 3, 4, you're good. You might be able to spray your clothes 1 time because Eros does sometimes have performance issues on the newer batches. Mine is an older one, but you can, on the newer batches, maybe the 2022s, I heard the performance is worse. So either way, do 4, maybe 5 sprays. Spray your clothes once. 1, 2, 3, maybe 4, and you're good. So coming in at number 2 is a fragrance that combines 2 of the stars of number 5 and number 3, puts them together and blends it down to a cedarwood masculine fragrance. At number 2, we have from the house of Yves Saint Laurent, we have YSL Y EDP. Now, YSL Y EDP is masculine. It is woody. You're gonna get that tonka at the bottom. You're gonna get that amber wood at the bottom. This fragrance is going to bring a lot of elements, and it does from the top to the mid to the dry down, you're going to get a little bit something different. At least on my skin, I do. I'm getting longevity on this one about 11 hours. If you spray your clothes, this fragrance is going to stay there until you wash it out. And I'm serious. It is a strong performing EDP. It is beast mode. I agree with the other reviewers when they say it's beast mode. Be careful on the sprays on this one. You know, you could get away on a dinner date on YSL EDP. It is beautiful. Do 2 sprays. Do one here under your shirt, right at the collar, and one on the back of your neck. You're gonna have that indirect fragrance, and it is going to be beautiful. You're gonna have a great scent bubble. You're gonna be sexy. You're gonna be memorable. And coming in at the #1 spot, my baby already posted this one, already said that it is the sexiest. It is the best fragrance for that transition from summer to early fall or late summer to pre-fall. Now this is good down here in the South where we have high humidity. It's hurricane season, raining all the time. This fragrance performs like a champ, and it is my best dinner date, basically all around date, as long as I'm not outside, which normally you're not, or you're gonna get tore by mosquitoes, but that's a whole nother thing. If you're going on a dinner date and you're anywhere in the South, near Texas, especially if you're in Houston, and you want something that is gonna make you the man of that night, from the house of Giorgio Armani, Agua de Gio Profumo. So Agua de Gio Profumo is a flanker of one of the best-selling men's fragrances of all times. And I actually had the original, which was Giorgio Armani's Agua de Gio back in '99. And that was an EDT, but that fragrance was a monster for that time. And I don't think I finished the bottle, but I used to get compliments all the time. And I used to ride motorcycles. And that thing, I sprayed 2 sprays on me, and I'd be out all night riding motorcycles, riding crotch rockets on my Ninja. And I would still get compliments after 8 hours when a girl would get on the back of the bike or something like that, and they say, you smell great. So it was never overpowering. It just gave you a nice, fresh, a sweet, fresh scent. And Profumo takes that DNA and takes it to a whole nother level. Profumo, guys, I'm telling you, is a reason why it comes in #1 here. And for me, for my special occasions, it's probably one of my most worn fragrances on a special occasion, especially a first date, because it's very mass appealing, but it's high quality like a niche fragrance, and you're gonna get that patchouli and incense on the dry down, and all women look, I'm telling you, cannot, of course not 100% women, but you almost can't go wrong with this one. Trust me, get it, it's worth a blind buy. You'll thank me later. So fragrances will bring you to that next level, but it's up to you to bring the sexiness, to bring the personality, to bring the masculinity. It's gonna amplify everything that you have as long as you pair the right fragrance up with your personality and the right situation. Now check out another video right here of other fragrances that I reviewed, my first 5 for any time, day or night, that is gonna make you stand out. Check it out. Thank me later. Peace.